Everyone! So, that last episode ended at the perfect spot so that we could get a fresh new day to handle what's lying ahead. So basically, this next scene suddenly has horrific, nonsensical, regurgitated through Google 10 times translation out of freaking nowhere! I was seriously going insane during recording because this was the last day I could have the Oculus Quest since my friend really wanted it back, so I was desperately trying to record, spent the entire day recording. Having this suddenly happen and not knowing if it was gonna be like this for the rest of the game really destroyed me. Shoutouts to Zetetica for finding a Steam review that briefly mentioned that it was just one segment that was weirdly translated. I could not find anything else mentioning it because the game is so niche. Everything else besides that was glowing reviews, so we have to push on through to see what this is all about, alright? Ahead lies me slowly losing my sanity as the horrid translation beats down on me, and I eventually find out about it just being one scene and push through. Enjoy! Who did we decide to try to turn to? Yuria? Kamiya? Excuse me. Let's see. I hit the door of the student council room. Okay, Kamiya probably. When did you come here for the first time? It'll be over half a year ago, as it is at least before— What before? Huh? Is this a spelling mistake? What is happening? This sentence also doesn't make sense. It'll be over half a year ago, as it is at least before A-R-R-E-R-A? What? Huh? What is happening? There have been some crazy typos that I've been trying to gloss over. Again, if the text is too tiny on your screen, you won't notice it, but they said, feckle earlier for fell. They accidentally put a K in there. I'm trying to keep a straight face and be serious, even reading these typos out loud. Anyways, there's Kamiya on the desk at the back of the center, in both seats on the right. Okay, the grammar is going crazy. Here, let me read it for you. There is a Kamiya on the desk at the back of the center, in both seats on the right seat. Kageyama was sitting on the left side seat. Did the translation go insane by the end of the game? They're like, I give up. The game's going to the end. Let's just hurry the hell up. What's going on here? The gays gather at the same time at once. Oh no. Oh no, did they not finish translating this properly? I'm gonna be so upset. I need everything to wrap up. I need it to make sense. I need it to not sound crazy. I need this to— we're so close to the end. Please, game, don't fall apart. Pull yourself together.
Machikoji.
Huh? Oh my god. Y'all, they didn't finish translating this. They didn't finish translating this. Are you serious? I came this far just for this to happen? Are you serious? It says that, a street alley, long time no see. No. Did nobody make it this far in the English version? Did nobody make it this far? Or I'm sure people have, but what do we do? Okay. I will try my best to make it make sense and read it that way. It might take me a sec. Please tell me it's just a couple of lines. I will go insane if the rest of the game is like this. Are you serious? Are you serious? Oh my god. Okay. Machikoji, long time no see.
久しぶりってなんだよ。廊下ですれ違ったりしてるだろ。
What do you mean it's been a long time? We pass each other in the hallway all the time. I'm literally trying to listen to them and see the broken up translation and trying to translate it in a way that makes sense. This is crazy. Y'all, this is crazy. What it actually says is, what is it after a long absence? You are passing each other in the hallway. Guys, I'm going insane. This game experience has been— sorry, I just need a moment. This game experience has been so crazy overall. For those of you who saw my drawing video, I ranted the entire video about how hard it was just to get this game running, all the tribulations. You've heard me throughout the playthrough say oh, I lost hours of footage, I had to re-record it, this happened. It's already been crazy technically. Story-wise, it's been derailing too. Like the first run through, and then there was a repath, and then we don't know what's going on at all in the game for a while. Everything's falling apart, including my sanity. And now as we're finally nearing the end of the true path, of the repath, this is happening. I'm going insane. Okay. Let's do this. Ride and die. We're going to see the end. Ride and die. Let's go. I will translate it into a way that sounds good as best as I can. I have to look at it first. What? Let me just tell you what it says. Even if you pass by, Kamiya always I was talking with Bengaku or Kageyama. I will not look at this though. I can't work off of his speech. I can't work off of his speech, so I have no idea. So let's see, like maybe even if we pass by each other, Kamiya was always talking to Morozumi or Kageyama. He never looked my way though, I'm assuming is what he means. Still, he must have noticed.
ごめんごめん。こうして話すのが久しぶりってことだよ。
Sorry. It's been a while since we've been able to talk like this. What the hell does this mean? Kamiya smiles a smile without a grip. Kamiya probably smiled a maybe insincere smile. I don't know.
それでどうしたの?
So, what's up?
二階堂のことだ。
It's about Nikaido. As I said that, Kamiya averted his gaze for a moment.
あ
あ。
二階堂のいじめ、もちろん気がついてるだろう。
Nikendo's bullying, of course it is noticed. Oh my god, I'm going insane here. Nikaido's bullying. You must have noticed.
把握してるよ。
I understand. My anger gradually rises as fell as usual? My anger gradually fell as usual? My anger probably was rising, I'm assuming.
どうして止めない？お前ならどうにでもできるだろう。
Why can't you stop it? If it's you guys, you can do it, can't you?
それは買いかぶりすぎだよ。
It's too much to buy. Maybe the consequences are too great? The consequences of this are too great, probably. I'm going insane. What
お前は
happened?
何もしようとしてないだろう。どうしてだ？
Can I replay his voice line? It's probably like, oh, you're not gonna do anything? Why is that? Yeah, okay. You're not gonna do anything? How come? Kamiya smiled with a smile. Kamiya smiled with a smile. I gaze at me. This game is breaking me. I don't know. We can just get the general gist. Kamiya smiled with a smile. I gaze at me.
俺だってどうにかしたい。でも、どうにもできないんだよ。
I want to do something, but there's nothing I can do.
あの件でもし誰かが責任を取らなくてはいけないのなら、それは二階堂以外にありえない。
I think my Japanese is so bad. I'm trying to combine the speech with the broken translation. I think it's saying that like if there's somebody has to be responsible for it, and it can be nobody other than Nikaido, I guess. Kamiya from looking at the window at the distant eye face down the eyes. I can't believe this. Who checks these? Nobody. No, there's like, truthfully, this is gonna come out long after April 1st. I don't know what I'm gonna do for it. You'll have seen it by this point, but I wanted to find a visual novel with terrible translation, and there's a bunch of those released on like the Nintendo eShop recently. One of them is infamously Kitty Love by Kitty Love. Game Grumps played it, and it was like a terrible translation. It's just like this. It's basically just like this, and I was shocked that went through, but I didn't really question it. And then Tokyo Chronos, for the most part, it was fine. It was translated fine. Why did they give up at the end? Did nobody check this? They just okayed it? What happens in the process? Sorry, y'all, I don't know if I can continue normally like this. Every single sentence is gonna be a struggle. What do we do? Oh my god. Kamiya probably looks at the window with a distant gaze and looks down with his eyes, probably.
お前が何を言ってるのか、俺の頭じゃわからねえ。
What are you talking about? I don't understand.
ともかく俺が聞きたいのは、どうしてお前が二階堂のいじめを止めようともしねえのかってことだ。
Anyway, I want to hear it. Why are you not stopping the bullying of Nikaido, probably?
友達だろ？幼馴染だろ？
We're friends, aren't we? Childhood friends.
確かに俺たちは幼馴染だ。けど、俺はその前に生徒会長なんだ。一人の生徒を特別扱いすることはできない。
It's true that we're childhood friends. But before that, I am the student council president. We can't have any student have any special treatment.
俺が市場で動いては公平さが損なわれてしまう。
Oh, if I act on personal interest, you know, fairness will be impaired. It won't be fair, probably, something like that. I don't understand. Wait, I do not know it's fair. It is natural to help a friend. Like, who cares about fairness, probably? It's natural to help a friend.
だけど、だからって二階堂があんな目に遭わなきゃいけないことにはならない。
However, that's why Nikaido, I have to go look that way like it will not be a disadvantage. I don't know, man.
感情と立場は別だよ、町工事。政治家とはそういうものなんだ。
Oh my gosh. Okay. You know what? I'm almost wondering at this point if I should record the game itself, listen to the audio, and try and voice it over later when I have a proper translation. It'll take a while, but I wonder if I would prefer that over this, because this is a lot. This is a lot, and it's really gonna ruin our immersion for the rest of the game. Well, you're gonna see what I'm gonna choose to do, but I'm gonna take a moment to make my decision right now. What I'm gonna do here for this segment is I'm probably, right now for me, at this present moment, I'm probably gonna play through it silently and then voice over it after with like a very rough translation of like just a way to word things better. It's not going to sound fantastic, but I'm just going to voice over it with things that make more sense. Hopefully, I might not be able to do it very well, but you're going to hear my voice, and let's get through this. I may not add any commentary in between because we're just going to get straight through this. Good luck. Wish me luck. Wish me luck.
I knocked on the door of the student council room. When did I last come here? It'll have been over half a year ago, before all this happened. Kamiya was seated at a desk in the center of the back of the classroom, while Morozumi and Kageyama were seated on both sides of him. Their eyes all turned to me at once.
あれ、Machikoji、久しぶり。
Ah, Machikoji, long time no see.
久しぶりってなんだよ。廊下ですれ違ったりしてるだろ。
What do you mean, long time no see? We pass by each other all the time in the hallways, don't we? Even when we pass by each other, Kamiya was always talking with Morozumi or Kageyama. They never looked my way, though. Still, they must have noticed.
ごめんごめん。こうして話すのが久しぶりってことだよ。
Sorry. I meant that it's been a while since we've been able to talk like this. Kamiya smiles at me.
それで、どうしたの？
So, what is it?
二階堂のことだ。
It's about Nikaido. As I said this, Kamiya averted his gaze for a moment.
あ
Ah,
二階堂のいじめ、もちろん気がついてるだろう。
you've already noticed Nikaido being bullied, haven't you?
あ、把握してるよ。
I'm aware. My anger gradually began flaring up.
どうして止めない？お前ならどうにでもできるだろう。
Why don't you do something to stop it? You guys can do anything, can't you?
それは買いかぶりすぎだよ。
The situation is a bit overwhelming.
お前は何もしようとしてないだろう。どうしてだ？
You're not even trying to do anything! How come? Kamiya responded with a smile and looked back at me.
俺だってどうにかしたい。でも、どうにもできないんだよ。
I want to do something, but I can't do anything.
あの件でもし誰かが責任を取らなくてはいけないのなら、それは二階堂以外にありえない。
In that case, if someone has to take responsibility, it can only be Nikaido. Kamiya looks toward the window with a distant expression, then casts his gaze down.
お前が何を言ってるのか、俺の頭じゃわからねえ。
I don't understand what you're trying to say!
ともかく俺が聞きたいのは、どうしてお前が二階堂のいじめを止めようともしねえのかってことだ。
Anyway, what I want to hear is why you're not even trying to stop Nikaido's bullying!
友達だろ？幼馴染だろ？
We're friends, aren't we? Childhood friends?
確かに俺たちは幼馴染だ。けど、俺はその前に生徒会長なんだ。一人の生徒を特別扱いすることはできない。
It's true that we're childhood friends, but before that, I am the student council president. I cannot give any particular student special treatment.
俺が市場で動いては公平さが損なわれてしまう。
If I act on a personal agenda, it would undermine fairness. Who cares about fairness? It's only natural to help a friend.
だけど、だからって二階堂があんな目に遭わなきゃいけないことにはならない。
Even so, it's not fair that Nikaido has to go through something like that.
感情と立場は別だよ、町工事。 政治家とはそういうものなんだ。そうでなくちゃいけないんだよ。
Emotion and position are separate matters, Machikoji. That's what being a politician means. This is how it has to be. Kamiya averted his gaze from mine once more. I looked towards Kageyama and Morozumi, and they both refused to meet my eyes as well. If anyone could influence the opinion of these two, it would be Kamiya. The three of them are always together. But Kageyama and Morozumi are becoming increasingly distant. I could see it in their eyes. Why are things like this? Is this... Although he seemed to be driven by ill intent, Kamiya seemed to be experiencing dissonance in his feelings. I noticed at the time. I could see that Kamiya's expression was tinged with a deep sorrow. Kamiya is by no means a heartless person. Inside, nothing has changed from the past. I saw Nikaido hurt. I'm sure you've seen it too! Don't you feel any sense of urgency? Even with my ideals and efforts, I'm unable to reach Nikaido. And for Kageyama and Morozumi, they're bound by their ideals and their sense of duty in supporting Kamiya. My head hurts. Their idea of good and justice, I just can't understand it at all. Alright, fine. Then I won't depend on you. It's weird to try and rely on someone else for this anyway. This is something I'm gonna have to take care of by myself. And end scene.
And we're back. It's back to normal. Okay, so for you, you probably heard me trying to say something that made sense. If you were reading the text at the same time, you could see how different that was. Underneath, though, me currently, again, me in present time, not having voiced it over yet, I was reading the lines exactly as written. I might put that somewhere at the end, just as a little bonus thing, so you can see. I was reading it as seriously, kind of, as possible, straight as it was written, and I was having a great time. It was... I'm glad I could feel happy again, because I was so upset thinking that that was how it was going to be the entire game. Knowing that it wasn't, I was just having a ball. So it was great. I feel so relieved. I feel so much relief right now. You have no idea. Anyways, just give me a moment to breathe, and we're going to continue, and things seem to be back to normal. I hope. Woo! Okay. What should I do? How is it going to help Nikaido? Even if the bullying stopped on a surface level, it might happen again. I needed to solve this problem at a base level. But how? I couldn't think of an answer, even though I racked my brain. Kamiya's words came back to me in those moments. I want to do something, but I can't do anything. That was true. I was an outsider. Sticking my nose into this matter would probably hurt her even further. Even then, I wanted to save her. I had to take care of this myself. I looked up and saw a figure on the rooftop. With a bad feeling in my gut, I immediately ran there. Okay, the translation still sounds a tiny bit awkward here, but it, it makes sense. It at least makes sense. I pieced together what was happening upon reaching the rooftop. Two boys surrounded Nikaido, who was curled up on the floor. One of them stepped on her. Oh no! Stop that! I ran, grabbing the guy who was about to step on her. He looked at me, ready to strike. What? The hell are you doing? Stop it! Okay, this is... My immersion is ruined right now because the bully is being voiced by younger Machikoji. So older Machikoji is talking to younger Machikoji right now. Anyways, you know this girl's a murderer, right? We have to take care of criminals. Or what? Are you taking the killer's side? I'm not taking sides. You're just bullying her. No, it's not. We're just preventing this hoe from hurting anyone ever again. I kept grinning with no intention of stopping. The bullying would only resume once I was gone. What should I do? Hit them? Maybe a bit of pain would make them think twice about hurting another person. I raised my fist, intent on clocking one of them. Stop. I turned around. Nikaido was standing there, looking at me straight in the eye. She was hurt and bruised. but her gaze was filled with strength.
町工事くん、戻って。
Leave, Machikoji-kun. Nikaido pointed at the staircase. I stood there, not understanding what she was playing at. I came to save her, so why was she telling me to leave? The two boys grinned as they beheld the scene.
ほら、本人もこう言ってるんだ。戻れよ。
You heard her! Back off!
どうしてだ？なんで？
Why? Nikaido glared at me. Her gaze was sharp enough that she could have been looking at an enemy.
私は助けてなんて言ってない。
Oh.
ただ迷惑だわ。早く行って。
I didn't ask for your help. You're just getting in the way. Hurry up and go. Yeah, and I'm pretty sure this is her not wanting to get him involved in like all the bullying and stuff. Man! Her words pierced me, gouging into the depths of my heart. You help people on a whim. You're better off not helping them altogether. My mind went blank, and I don't remember what happened next. Oh no, Machikoji! Was that just being self-righteous? Did I help people on a whim, without respect to their circumstances, to satisfy my selfish messiah complex? Nikaido left the classroom. She's probably headed to the rooftop again. I wanted to follow her, but my body wouldn't move. Let's say I followed her. And then what? You're getting in the way. If she said I was getting in the way, then there was nothing I could do for her. If I did, then I would only be acting for my own ends. I couldn't do anything if she didn't want my help. I stayed out of Nikaido's business from then on. Oh no! I still regret it, even now. If only I had put a stop to it and told her I didn't care about causing trouble for her. If only I had told her. Things wouldn't have to be this way. Machikoji!
Machikoji! しっかりしろ! Machikoji!
Machikoji! Hey! Machikoji! Yeah. My head splits when I try to get up. My thoughts are still hazy. I somehow get up, and the situation remains unchanged. Sakurai and Nikaido are sitting next to the building, and Lo is pointing a knife at me. My memories slowly sort themselves out. I remember now. I wanted to save Nikaido.
助ける。今度こそ。必ず助ける。
I'm gonna save you. I swear. This time.
助けなんていらない。早く行って。
You don't need to save us. Just go.
ほら、こう言ってるぞ。
Okay, so we've seen this. Hey, you heard her. Lo twirls the knife and tosses me a menacing glare. I know. But I'm not going to make the same mistake.
黙れ。
Shut up. Nikaido wants to be saved. She's just afraid of hurting the ones who help her.
絶対に助ける。
I'm gonna save you.
どうして？
Why?
助ける。
I'm saving you.
絶対に助
I
けるんだ。
swear to God. Lo smirks impishly. Save them? How? I could have killed them any time since you came here.
殺す？
Kill? Really? I observe the situation again and notice something odd. Lo is threatening me that he's gonna kill them. And yet...
どうして殺さ
Then
ない
why don't you kill them?
いつでも殺せる
You could have killed them any
俺の
time.
救助なんて
You shouldn't be worried about me trying to save them. I step forward. He wipes the smile off his face. Lo presses the point of his knife against Nikaido's neck.
本当に
I'm
殺す。
seriously gonna frickin' kill her.
お前、
When I came here, you said it. There we go. It's alright. If he really wanted to kill her, all he had to do was push her off. There was no need for that knife.
お前は最初
You
から
never even
殺して
planned
くれ
on
ない。
killing them in the first place. You were going for me. I dash forward. Lo clicks his tongue and readies his knife. I barely dodge the knife that comes down on me. Now! I was completely absorbed in the moment. I take Lo down.
下がれ。
Screw off! I take away the knife from Lo and use it to cut Sakurai's bindings.
ありがとう。
Thanks,
Machikoji.
Machikoji.
ローを見ていて
Keep an eye on Lo. Lo seems motionless for now, but who knows what he might do. He couldn't lay his hands on these two for some reason, but the same doesn't apply to me. I have a knife cut to prove it. He might steal the knife away at any moment. Then I might really get pushed off this building. I need to think of every possible outcome. My heart beats so loud that it reverberates throughout my entire body. I cut Nikaido loose, and she looks at me.
助けてくれて
Thanks for saving
あり
us.
がとう。
At that moment, the darkness which hung over my heart cleared up in an instant. I've been waiting for this for a long time.
いいんだよ
It's fine.
俺が勝手
I
に
just
助けた
wanted to
だけだ
save you.
ずっとそれを
That's
望
what
ん
I
でいたん
always
だ
wanted. My eyes are open, and it feels like I could fly anywhere. My body is so light that it doesn't feel like it's my own. I saved her. Me. I saved Nikaido.
誰かを助けられるなんて思わない方がいい。
You're better off not helping anyone. See that, Mom? I saved her. Machikoji! Oh, I'm so emotional. We're changing back. We're changing back to it because he's about to disappear. He's about to disappear, Machikoji! There was all this going on in his mind when he rushed in, and we knew none of it. We knew nothing about it. Oh, Machikoji! While still trying to keep a watch on Lo, I think, okay. I look over to Machikoji, he's glowing. Oh no, okay, again, I'll have to skip around to when something's new, but I'm like re-feeling the feelings right now. Oh! Okay, so I just went through that scene, and we've got the ending, Machikoji's ending, I'm gonna save you. Oh man. I wasn't sure if I should like go through it again. I ended up like not talking, so it's not usable footage, and I ended up going through it very quickly, but I mean, we could just reflect back on it, like his words, that he was like, I'm sorry that I didn't save you that one time. I did it because I wanted to, rather than like being held back by that, so. Oh man, Machikoji. Oh boy. Alright, oh, I have so many save files because of all the crap that's been going on. I'm like, I gotta have to save a bunch of files and see if I can go through with this. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. So we are in like the final scene. We are in like the final scene, so maybe the game's ending. I still don't know what's going on with the Nikaido and Lo. I still don't know what's going on with that. I guess like now's the time where they're gonna start trying to reveal everything, but like we've gone through every other character's backstory, and like, yeah, it's great that we get to learn about each character individually, but I guess that we also learn about their ties with Nikaido, and she's like kind of the main, star of this whole thing. So I guess it's important for us to see each person's connection to her and how like things fell apart and how they all kind of abandoned her, I suppose. I don't know. Either way, it's just, I'm still so lost. Okay, here we go. There was a hole in my heart ever since that day. Despair and emptiness ate away at me like a cancer. Revenge, Dean. If I didn't, the curse wouldn't come to an end. That's why I was going to take revenge on the monster that took Dean from me.
人殺し。
Is this new or not? You'll know by me cutting around, but... Murderer! Nikaido was shoved right into a metal fence. Her lithe body took the hit and she fell down.
立ちなよ。
Get up! Nikaido curled up and stayed quiet.
立て。
I said, get up! It's through Lo's perspective! Okay, wait. So, again, I'm feeling like maybe this is us. Like, this is Sakurai, just in present time. Because no other explanation would be more satisfying, I guess. Because if he's just this random guy that was like, I was also there, I was your other childhood friend, we haven't gotten, like, any kind of backstory, any kind of connection. So it wouldn't be satisfying unless he was someone we were very familiar with. So he's gotta be Sakurai, right? Okay, so we're gonna have to talk in his voice. This is interesting. Alright. I caught Nikaido's eyes for a second. There was no emotion left in them. Yeah, so okay, this is Sakurai for sure, because if that inner narration was Lo rather than Sakurai, this is him. This is him. More. Suffer more. She she suffered more than you did. Watching Nikaido suffer was enough validation for my existence. Unless his existence is like an evil version inside Sakurai. It's like representative of Sakurai's like anger and anguish. This is more of like an inner presentation, an inner capitulation of that emotion or something. Or it could be him in the outside world. I don't know. I've been growing strangely impatient the last couple of days, though. How much would Nikaido have to suffer to soothe my anger? It didn't feel like these emotions bubbling up deep inside my heart were going to go away anytime soon. Is there a point to my existence? No, stop that. I couldn't forgive her. She hadn't suffered enough. I wouldn't forgive her until she died. Absolutely not! I had to take vengeance for Din. It was the only way of saving her. And so, the hole in my chest remained.
Hello! We have reached the end of the episode for today. I would say we've reached some pretty poignant developments at this point, but I was promising to put me reading the bad translation as is at the end of the episode, so here is that. I do try to translate it for a couple lines, and then I start reading it as is, so enjoy this beautiful mess.
I hit the door of the student council room. When did you come here last time? It'll have been over a half a year ago, as it is at least before something. There's Kamiya on the desk in the back of the center, and in both seats on the right, Kageyama is sitting in the left. The gaze gathered at the same time at once.
あれ、Machikoji、久しぶり。
Hey, Machikoji, long time no see.
久しぶりってなんだよ。廊下ですれ違ったりしてるだろ。
What do you mean it's been a long time? We pass each other in the hallway all the time. Even when we pass by, Kamiya is always talking with Kageyama or Morozumi. Never looks my way, though. Still, they must have noticed.
ごめんごめん。こうして話すのが久しぶりってことだよ。
Sorry. It's been a long time to talk about this. Kamiya smiles a smile without a grip.
それで、どうしたの？
So, what happened?
二階堂のことだ。
It's about Nikaido. As I said, Kamiya disconnected my eyes for a moment. Oh.
二階堂のいじめ、もちろん気がついてるだろう。
Nikendo's bullying. Of course it is
把
noticed.
握してるよ。
I understand. My anger gradually fell as usual.
どうして止めない？お前ならどうにでもできるだろう。
Why cannot stop? You can do anything!
それは買いかぶりすぎだよ。
It's too much to buy.
お前は何もしようとしてないだろう。どうしてだ？
You are not going to do anything? How come? Kamiya smiled. With a smile, I gaze at me.
俺だってどうにかしたい。でも、どうにもできないんだよ。
I want to do something, but I cannot do anything.
あの件でもし誰かが責任を取らなくてはいけないのなら、それは二階堂以外にありえない。
In that case, if someone is responsible, if it is not possible, it cannot exist except for Nikaido. Kamiya, from looking at the window at the distant eye, faced down the eyes.
お前が何を言ってるのか、俺の頭じゃわからねえ。
What are you talking about? I do not understand in my head.
ともかく俺が聞きたいのは、どうしてお前が二階堂のいじめを止めようともしねえのかってことだ。
Anyway, I want to hear it. Why did you bully the Nikaido I mean to stop trying?
友達だろ？幼馴染だろ？
Friend! Young childhood familiar!
確かに俺たちは幼馴染だ。けど、俺はその前に生徒会長なんだ。一人の生徒を特別扱いすることはできない。
Certainly, we are childhood friends, ellipses. But before that, I am the student council president. A student cannot be treated as special.
俺が市場で動いては公平さが損なわれてしまう。
As I move with personal circumstances, fairness will be impaired. Ellipses, a lot of them. I do not know. It's fair. It is natural to help a friend.
だけど、だからって二階堂があんな目に遭わなきゃいけないことにはならない。
However, that's why Nikaido I have to go look that way like it will not be a disadvantage!
感情と立場は別だよ、Machikoji。政治家とはそういうものなんだ。そうでなくちゃいけないんだよ。
Emotion and position are different, Street Alley. It is such a politician. You must do it. You should not. Kamiya did not try to match my line of sight with me. I turned my eyes towards Kageyama and both corners as I will sink. If Kamiya could make an opinion change, it will be about these two people who are together forever. But Yasushiyama and Bothang are becoming more awkward. He was on his eyes. Everything is always... this. It was driven by bad feelings. It seemed to be scattered in Kamiya, but I noticed at that time. In the expression of Kamiya, I could see the color of deep sorrow. Kamiya is by no means ruthless. Inside, nothing has changed from the past. I saw Nikaido hurt. I saw it. You should feel like being hurried. Still, bound by my ideals, I am unable to reach Nikaido. Kageyama is the same for both corners. It says that Kamiya must be supported. It is bound by the sense of duty. I wanted to crush my head. What they think is good, I cannot understand it at all. Alright. I do not depend on you. Anyway, someone's power. It is strange that you are trying to borrow. After all, I have to do something by myself.